Hey you guys, what's going on? It's Big Truckiana Trucking, and I just stopped for the day. My delivery is in New Century, Kansas. They do not have overnight parking. I am like probably about 4 hours out. And I will be waking up in the morning and I'll take it on in. My drop-off time, I think, if I'm not mistaken, is 1700. So I will be getting there early. We are about to step outside the truck and do our little quick walk around, our post trip. And just look around and make sure everything is looking good. Make sure that we don't see any leaks. I don't know if I had told you guys that I had a gas tank, or I should say a fuel tank leak. And I've been checking on that here and there to make sure that I'm not seeing anything leaking from there. Let me show y'all where it was leaking from real quick. Oh shit. So right there is where we had some dripping right there. So everything looks good, and just doing a little quick walk around. Looking at my tires, things of that nature real quick. Y'all know what we do. And I'm gonna go over here on this side. Ooh, y'all, summertime is coming. It's getting back nice. No more cold weather. I am 171 degrees, so that's good. And we looking good. Don't see any leaks nowhere. Stick my head up under the hood real quick. Don't see no leaks, so it's looking good. We about to hop our ass back in the truck. Y'all know how we do it. So I have been thinking, like the last post, I don't know if it was the last post or not, that I had made talking about I'm going lease. My plan is still to go lease, of course, but I don't want to go lease just yet, y'all. I do have my reasoning behind it. I'm planning on having some cosmetic work done, and I'm planning on having some cosmetic work done, and I do not want to go lease yet until I get that work done and get that all squared away, for the simple fact that, as you know, when you go lease, you have to be able to pay that truck payment every week. So I don't want to tap into that just yet. I am in the making right now, scheduling the stuff that I'm getting ready to go have done. So what I plan on doing is I do plan on training. Only women. The training is going to help also fund what I'm trying to get done, and also help me have a cushion for when I do go over to the lease side. I already have somewhat of a cushion put up. So not just yet, y'all. I kind of just sat and I thought over things and talked to a couple of friends, and we were just, shooting information back to each other. And one of my friends was like, well, you might want to wait, because when you go to have all that done, you're going to need to take time off, and you don't want to come back and then you such and such in the hole, because that truck payment is still going to be coming in. And I was like, you know what? You're right. So with that being said, I sat down, I thought about it, and I'm like, yeah, we probably gonna have to wait a little bit longer. But I could still train. I wanted to train anyway. I've been thinking about training since I was in training. And when I got in my own truck, I was like, nah, I don't want to train. But I do want to train for the simple fact that 2 reasons. Of course, the money, right? The money. And for second, because there's not a lot of women tanker trainers. So for me, when I came in training, it was extremely hard training with men. No offense, and I don't want to disrespect anybody. Me being a black woman training with a white man, that was a challenge. It wasn't any racist stuff going on, but that's just still a challenge. Like, come on, be fair. That's a challenge. So I most definitely just wanted to be there for the women. You know what I'm saying? And give us options, because like it really, we ain't got that much on the tanker side. Now reefer is probably different. I don't, but tanker, it's not that many women tanker trainers at Prime. So I most definitely want to do that so I can help other women going forward that's coming in. It's just a different atmosphere when you're training with, same gender. Is different. So I most definitely want to be there for the women on that note. When am I going to start training? Not really sure. I said that I was gonna go lease at the end of this month, but once I get everything set up with what I'm trying to go do, I will go back into the terminal to take my additional training to be a trainer. But let me get everything that I'm trying to do squared away, so that way I know what I have to do going forward. There's so much that I want to do, you guys. There's so many goals that I have set. One of my major goals is buying a house. And I'm working on that. Yesterday I took a big step towards that, with my student loans and stuff like that. Praying to God that everything works out with that, as far as my loan being forgiven. I filled out the necessary paperwork, and I actually had help from the what do you call them people, the student aid people or whatever, that call you and be like, yeah, yeah. So I'm really excited about that, keeping my fingers crossed that I will be blessed with that, because that's like the biggest thing on my credit, is that stupid student loan. It's like, and the rest of my debt is like literally under $10,000. You know what I mean? So if I can get that off my credit, that would be a plus. But I did fill out the necessary paperwork to have all my loans consolidated down to one loan, so that should help my credit too. And I also filled out the necessary paperwork to take other steps on possibly having my loans forgiven. So we'll just leave that right there. But yeah, buying a house is most definitely a long-term goal of mine. Y'all, I'm still new at trucking. I'm taking my baby steps. I don't You know, I don't want to do stuff that I'm going to regret. So I'm really, really trying to map out and make sure when I take these steps in other directions that they are the steps that I've thought through. So, you know, it be like that sometime. A lot of people that I talk to that are tanker with the company and they are lease operators, they're like, why would you go company? I don't know for anybody else. And I was talking to a dude earlier today, and he was like, yeah, my homies only make $500 a week, $600 a week. I'm like, what? Now, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I have made that much, but that's like when that's not often, okay? It is not often that I'm seeing a $500, $600, $700 check, $800 check. My checks be thousands. Okay, the most check that I have, I've grossed $2,000 in a week being company. Okay, I've grossed $2,000, but I brought home like 14 and some change. And the reason why is because right now my my paycheck has been garnished by somebody I really don't even know. And taxes, you know what I'm saying, taxes. And then there's also medical stuff that I signed up for, the health benefits, and I'm sure I still have the prime loan, which is called the PTP, that ain't nothing but $25 a week, but I'm sure I still have that coming out. But those are three things, you know what I'm saying. Taxes, I have a garnishment coming out right now, and then my health care, dental, you know, that shit, and the loan is coming out. So you know what I'm saying. So yeah, so I don't understand why they be talking like you can't make money company. You can. It all depends on how you run your clock. If you are a runner, you get out there and you go to the, you know, you pick up a load and you go straight, you drive straight to that motherfucking destination, you drop that load. It all depends on how you run. And I know that for a fact because I do it. So if you a slacker, if you are a bullshitter, if you are a person that just takes your time and you just don't take things serious, then you will have $500 and $600 checks, $700 checks every week. That's what you'll have. But if you a hustler and you and your fucking dispatcher, y'all like this, and you tell her like, look, I don't want to do no 34s, just run me, then you will make that money. You'll make that money. I don't need to do a 34. Okay, so now my last dispatcher name was Diane. I love her to death. And she just switched out because they Prime just started a new division called the Hopper division, which they haul grains and whatever else they fucking haul. But it's the Hopper division. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but it's the Hopper division. Anyway, so she went over to that division to help it get started and all that other stuff, which I hate so bad. Diane, I know you probably will never watch these videos, but I love you, girl. No, but me and her were like this. For real. We were like this. And she kept me rolling. So I got this new dispatcher, Brent. I've met Brent before. He was on the inedible side, which he still is. I guess they got him running the inedible side and the edible company side, and we're still getting a feel of each other. So, you know, I don't want to say nothing bad about nobody because I really don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if, you know, I don't want to do no 34s, and he just had me on a 34, and I don't want to do no 34s. I told him that too. But I'm telling you this now, you guys. If it seemed like he trying to be funny and put me down on 34s, I will get the fuck out of here. And I don't mean quit the company. I mean, I will fucking, like, I don't know. I will either, I don't know. The only thing that'll make me get from under him is if I go lease. Because I don't want nobody messing with my money. Don't play with me and my money. If I don't want to do 34s and I got good hours coming back, don't do that. So sit me down for what? So we'll see how that works out. Keeping my fingers crossed that things just flow like they supposed to. And because for real, the money you make on my mama, the money you make always depends on your dispatcher. Your dispatcher can fuck you over. You know what I'm saying? And I really don't I don't want to be fucked over. Like, just let me do my job. Let me do what I came here to do. And that was to run and make motherfucking money. Okay? That's what I want to do. But anyway, I literally forgot what else I wanted to talk to you about. Yeah, so that's pretty much on that, because I kind of forgot. Talking about his ass made me forget about what else I wanted to talk to y'all about. But make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. I appreciate y'all watching me while I'm on this trucking journey. You know what I'm saying? Learning. I'm still company. So at the end of the day, a lot of things that I do on a day-to-day, a lot of things that I really don't have to fucking worry about, I'm not worrying about. Like, I don't have to worry about how much I spend on gas. I don't really have to worry about that kind of stuff, y'all, until I go lease. Once I go lease and I go back in to take those lease classes, that's when I'm really going to start making shit make sense. Right now, I'm just peeping stuff out. Yes, I'm peeping out how much gas costs. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm peeping out how much tires cost. Yes, I'm talking to other people that lease and getting their what's the word? I'm getting their input, you know what I'm saying, on as far as like how things are going for them and things like that, and what they've been struggling with, or what, you know, I just been, trust me, taking notes. You know what I'm saying? So when it's my time to go lease, I'm gonna fuck it up. Oh, I'm gonna fuck it up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna fuck it up. So keep me in prayer with this new dispatcher, Brent. Hopefully he runs me like a dog, because I don't mind running like a dog as long as I get my 10 hours to rest. I don't need nothing else. I mean, if I have to do a 34, when I really have to do a 34, then I'll do a 34. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but I know sometimes loads be like that, and you know, if they be, but he just made me do a 34, and I was just like, and I sat for 2 days. So with that being said, I sat for 2 days, so I might see a $700 check this week, because I sat for 2 days not doing shit. And that's why I don't like to do 34s. So if you are a company driver and you can't wait to sit your ass down and do a 34, that's why your checks are the way they are. That's why. That's why. Get your ass up and run. You know what I'm saying? Get your ass up and run. Tell them you don't want to do a 34. I don't want to do a 34. Why am I doing a 34? Don't sit me down and do a 34. I don't want to do a 34. You're capping my money at this point. You're capping me. I'm not trying to make no $700 and $800, $900 a week. What? Like, no. If it's not 1,000 or more, then I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to even see nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to see nothing less than 1,200. You know what I'm saying? Nothing less than 1,200. So, yeah, you guys, make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel. Love y'all down. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and unwind. You know what I'm saying? Do my little one, whatever you want to call it, and get my ass you know, give me some sleep and get ready to wake up tomorrow and drive this little 4 hours that I got left on into the 90. So thank y'all for watching. Subscribe to my channel, and guess what? I'm out of here.